only be, my kids are in the car here. Figure I'll be a couple of minutes. I just need to calm down a bit. I'm fucking overstimulated. I just said fuck within the first 30 seconds of the stream, which sucks. The other kid's in there. Oh, sorry boss. Oh mate, trying to park too. It's a bit chaotic. Let me get my tripod, right? And the bottle. Give this to my son. We just tried to go to Warragamba Dam. We just tried to look at the spilling at Warragamba Dam. If you're watching this in the backlog of streams, here, take this, take your drink. I'll get your angry bird that you call a chicken. There you go. Say hi. It's good stuff. Yeah, we tried to go up and check out the spillway, which I'll have a short about and whatnot. But yeah, my son found the interactive map, like the interactive play thing in the Warragamba Dam, and it was just meltdown city. It's like legitimately, like you wouldn't know it from how silent he is right now, but he is like, it was his worst ever meltdown by a long way, like a long way. And I'm just still a bit adrenaline-y, you know, like I know there is a tripod in this bag. Yeah, still a bit adrenaline-y. And so I figured I would go live for a bit. Well, I haven't got a single person in this live stream yet. So we'll just see how we go. They're right there, the AC is on, it's not against the law, it's not even unethical. The air conditioning is on, and they're right there. It's like not even as if I was going to a petrol station or something, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to sit here and be live for a little bit. G'day Chris, how you doing mate? Let them do their thing. I'm going to open up a package I got from Milkman Grooming. I have determined or decided that's what I'm doing. So bear with me while I do that, you know what I mean? If you are just joining the stream, it's only going to be a super quick one. My kids are in the car, that car. I just tried to go to Warragamba Dam, just tried to check out the spillway here at Warragamba Dam because it's currently spilling, and my kids did not allow that to happen, let's put it that simply. You know, my eldest had the biggest meltdown of his life. He's now very happy because he's in the car listening to his kids' music and stuff, but I just need 5 minutes away from them to calm the fuck back down. And if you think that makes me a bad parent, I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, I got this package from Milkman Grooming, right? They've been an affiliate or ambassador, or like, I've had a relationship with them. The channel has had a relationship with them since like 2015 or something, like 10 years, you know what I mean? So like, they're good people. You got to do a video on the Texas floods going on right now. That's the first I've heard of it, bro. That's the first I've heard of it, so I guess I will. I guess I could, but it probably won't be very informative or anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll look into it for sure. So as I was saying though, like a bit commercially, like might not be fun if people are dying in floods and whatnot, but Milkman Grooming are awesome. I'm a big fan of Milkman Grooming. I use their products on my beard, and would do even if I didn't like have that relationship with them, but you don't need to trust me. You can just get their products and see for yourself, you know what I mean? But anyway, fucking hard to get into with just your hands. Point being is, they sent me all this stuff, and they sent it to me for free, so I should mention that from the get-go, so you don't think I'm like, you know, so you're aware. Like, there are laws about it here in Australia. I've got to tell you that they sent it to me for free, and yeah, I'm really excited. So we'll have a look at what they sent. This is cool. I like the packaging that they do, you know what I mean? Like, there's a new fragrance, Gold Reserve. Breaking news, move over Batman, Milkman's in town. That's cool. I like their custom butcher's paper. I'm going to use that as a poster at home, I reckon. That's dope. I will wait for this. This is cool. That's unwrappable. Gold Rush. Gold Reserve even, not Gold Rush. That's a thing though, a Gold Rush, you know. Mate, there's going to be a rush for the Gold Reserve. That's cool. Gold Reserve beard balm. The hair on my beard is getting a bit out of kilter, so I'll use that before I get home, I reckon. This is good. I was just running out of the boozy body wash. So I'm glad I have some there. And let's open this up as well, all right? Let's see what this little gift-wrapped edition is, shall we? It might be that new fragrance, maybe. We'll see. What's in the box? Yes, 5 cents. Fragrance Discovery Pack. Some cologne. I like it. That's dope. Find your fragrance. What's in the box? King of Wood, Bay Bounty, Gold Reserve, Sandalorian, and Oud Noir. That's interesting. I'm going to have to find some... Oh, look at that. Look at the design. That's beautiful. That's like... Bay Bounty in blue, Sandalorian in red. What is that? King of Wood. That's my favorite. That was my first original scent of theirs. That's mad. And then Oud Noir, or Oud. I don't know how to say that. That's the green one. And then the Gold Reserve as well. Looks fancy. That's really cool. Go on Milkman Grooming. And they absolutely ship to the States because they used to ship to me when I was in the States. So I know for sure they ship to the States. Go to milkmangrooming.com.au. Use code SQUID. You'll get 15% off. And I don't get a kickback from that. That's not me saying, hey, pay me or whatever. Like, it's, you know, they do that because they like me and I like them. I'm going to go put this back in the car. But I figured I would open that on a live stream just because, you know, it's been a while since I've done a live stream. And they had sent me that earlier in the week. And I was like, yeah, that's mad. I'm definitely going to try that beard balm today. I'm definitely going to try those colognes today as well. My son, honestly, it's night and day. You wouldn't even be able to tell he was just having a meltdown, you know? He's sitting in the car, just chill, playing with his little bus. Let me go back and get my drink over there. Like, it's hard, you know? Like, as a parent of a kid with autism, it's really tricky. You know, some days are harder than others, some days are easier than others, and it's like, it doesn't matter how long you... Like, I let him play for 45 minutes on that screen. I let him do his thing for 45 minutes on that. And it was, you know, I knew there was going to be a meltdown after. So I pre-apologized to people. I was like, I apologize for him screaming. The screaming that you're about to hear. And, like, after the meltdown, we're outside. I was sitting down because I was, like, hugging him and calming him and, like, holding his brother's hand, making sure his brother didn't run off and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And somebody complimented my parenting in that capacity, but it's like, I do still feel bad because I get like overwhelmed, I get overstimulated, and then I'm like, no, we got to do this or that or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's not his fault that he's autistic, you know, like, but I do just need like a 5 or 10 minute break from them, you know, at the minute. And they're safe, they're perfectly fine, like. And so many people, like, I get in arguments with people all the time. It's like, oh, you can't just leave them in the car. And it's like, okay, first of all, I haven't left them. Like, I'm fucking 30 centimeters away from him, you know? And second of all, yes, I can, actually. It's not illegal to leave your kids in the car. It's illegal to leave your kids in a car that's off on a hot day in the sun. Like, the law is very specific. You can leave your kids in the car if it's on. You can leave your kids in the car if it's in the shade. You can leave your kids in the car if they are in no threat of harm, you know, which is the case right now. They're just there. I just need to not fucking be in earshot, you know, like, it's a whole thing. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done a live. YouTube keeps telling me that I'll get like 20% more views across the channel if I go live. So here we are. We're at Warragamba Dam. I tried to get some videos of the spillway, but I'm going to steal the mayor's video of the spillway for a short instead, because, yeah, plans changed when my son saw an interactive screen. I let him play on it for 45 minutes, and then I bit the bullet and there was a meltdown. So the meltdown is the meltdown. Let me read some comments. It's really bad. A lot of people gone and whole areas devastated. You get stuff like that over there. Oh, yeah, the floods. Yeah, fuck, like... That's brutal. I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, 20 cents. 20 cents for a feed right there. I'm going to put that in my car. That sucks. Yes, we get devastating floods. We get devastating floods. And, like, it's... Australia is the land of droughts and bushfires. Like, droughts and bushfires as a result of the droughts. And then floods as a result of, like, super intense rain. Like, that's basically the story of our geography and whatnot. So I mean, the California and Texas geographies are very similar to Australia, you know, and Arizona, I suppose. Like, that little bottom left part of America is very analogous with Australia in a lot of senses and stuff. So yeah, we get floods as well. And that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that in regards to Texas and whatnot. I always I feel bad, especially like when the cold snap happened a couple of years ago and stuff as well. Like, because they're just they're not prepared socially for instances like that where like everyone has to come together and help and stuff, you know, as a bit of a right wing place. But that's a different conversation entirely. That sucks, you know. Like, what's going on, Apollo? What's going on, bud? What'd you drop? What's happening? Here's your duck. There you go. And your headphones. And your slinky thing. Dinosaur. Dog shoes. What are you crying about? What are we crying about? You got them? You got what you want? I'm going to move the mirror so you don't stare at yourself and cry. Alright? He does this thing where he makes eye contact with himself in the mirror and then just cries and like pulls faces at himself. And it's like hypes himself up with crying as well. You can hear now, he has stopped because I moved to the mirror, right? Like, he's stopped because I moved to the mirror. Like, explain that away. Anyway, point being, I'll just put you down for another second. Apollo, buddy, I'll get you something to eat, all right? Let me get them something to eat and finish my conversation with you guys. But yeah, no, Texas floods, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, buddy, okay. Give me a second, mate. Give me a second, mate. You're dragging it now, dude. Yeah, I'll get you some Fruit Loops. Look, I've got some right here, man. I've got some right here. Give me a sec. Oop, wrong bowl. It's okay, dude. Hey, that's excessive. You're dragging it, man. You're dragging it. No, you're dragging it now. Don't be silly. Thank you. It's like I've told you before, man. You're allowed to be upset. You're not allowed to upset other people because you're upset. Okay? That's enough. Take that. No, wrong bowl. Wrong bowl. That's wrong, kid. That's my bad. Here, take this. That one's yours. Yes, good job, JJ. A JJ? Apollo. I used to get cranky at my mum for calling me a Julian, because my older sister's name's Emily. I swear to God, half the time I call JJ a JJ and fucking Apollo Japollo. You know, I feel bad about that, but it is what it is. Alright, so you guys have got that to eat. Doing that. Oh, he's really just not happy. If it's not one, it's the other one, you know? Like, what's going on, mate? What's going on? Don't spill your whole bowl of Fruit Loops, because you'll just scream. What's going on? Can you please tell me what you want, mate? I'm just going to put you guys down for a sec. Just going to put you down. Man, this tripod sucks. So fucking sick of it. Just need a decent one, but... Alright, you guys are going to be facing the wall for a sec. You got that? You got everything you need? Yeah. Yeah, bud, you can sort through the colours. I'll pull this down. Sorted. Alright. Sorted. And we're back up here just in time for the other kid to start crying, probably. Yeah, where was I? Yes, we get lots of floods. Makes me feel for the Texans, even though Texas, I think, is like, it's a caricature America-wise, you know what I mean? Like, everything's bigger in Texas, blah blah blah, or whatever, including the floods, as it turns out. But yeah, I'll look into it. I might do a reaction video to a news story, or I might not. We'll see. Let me read some more comments. What's this company? I need a new beard products. Mine's all wild. Oh, Milkman Grooming Co. I know the owners. They're really good people. I don't know the owners. Like, I didn't know them before we had this sort of relationship. Well, that's not true. I worked as a model back in the day. 10 years ago, I was a beard model. Like, I answered an ad and went and got my beard trimmed on camera for Milkman Grooming. Like, they needed a beard model because they were getting a barber to, like, the barber and Milkman Grooming were doing like a advertisement thing, you know, and they needed a model to come with a beard, to have their beard trimmed with milk and then treated with Milkman products, like, for the advertisement and whatnot. And I did that, and I digged it, like, I dug it so much, and they dug me so much, that we just have always, like, interacted and stayed in touch ever since, you know what I mean? Like, he still uses some of the pictures from that event and videos from that event, like, now in his marketing and stuff 10 years on. And it's funny, it's, you know, I'll be scrolling social media and then there'll be like a reel of me going like that with one of his products, but it's me 10 years ago me, you know, 10 years younger me, and I go, oh fuck, that's, man, look at the bags under my eyes now, holy shit, they're not there anymore. Like, you see how old I am now by how young I look there and whatnot. But yeah, Milkman Grooming, they're really good. Like, the owner's a really nice bloke, his missus is really nice too, and like, they're really cool, you know. So if you use code SQUID, you'll get a discount too. Clayton, g'day mate, how you doing, Clayton? G'day Clayton's fiance. I am drinking a rainbow sherbet flavoured mother. I will probably wrap the stream up soon because I've been going for like 20 minutes and the boys have just been sitting there, but they're doing well. They're much better than when we got in the car. Let me put it that way. SVG got the win today. Dude's a monster. Yeah, he's one of the best drivers in the world. That's it. Ian. G'day, Ian. How you doing, bud? Cheers to you. G'day, Chief. How far are you from Perth? I want to go over and check out the dirt racing in that one. Okay, so Perth, it's like, from an American standpoint, I'm in Rochester, New York, and Perth is San Francisco. Like, it's pretty much the furthest away in Australia that you can get from where I am currently. It's completely on the other side of the continent. Not an easy do. Kids have such varied personalities, even siblings. Yeah, tell me about it, right? My fiance is trying to learn cricket and rugby. Tell her she's probably trying to get into rugby through Alona Ma, but if she's not, she should, because she's a great social media content creator and is big in rugby and is American. So, like, that's a thing. Get around Alona Ma. She's awesome. But yeah, other than that, follow the Wallabies. The Wallabies are dope, and the Tars, like the Waratahs, sorry. Would be cool to see her live from a racetrack. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a live stream at a like dirt track racing or something in the next couple of months. Your sister's name is Emily. Yes, that's true. How did I say that? Did I mention that? I don't know. Anyway, damn, any tracks near? Yeah, a few. There's some dirt tracks, like the Sydney International Speedway is, like, I mean, it's not near where I live or near here, but I'm about an hour's drive from where I live at the moment. Well, 45-minute drive from where I live at the minute. And from where I live, in a different direction entirely, if I drove that distance, I could get to a speedway. You know what I mean? So, definitely one in the area, I would say, within driving distance, and I will do that. And there are, like, non-official racetracks. Like, I live semi-rural, and so, like, and it's actually kind of funny, right? Like, I was having an argument with a bloke the other day, and he dropped I've got friends in high places, just so you know. And, like, one of the best things about being bipolar is sometimes you surprise yourself with how, like, with something you say or do, you know? And anyway, he said, I've got friends in high places, you know? And I said, yeah, I've got friends in low places. Which are you more scared of, mate? And it, like, I still feel like fucking, oh, yes, you know? Like, fucking playtime's over. Smash your head with a peace lily. That's a deep cut. But, yeah, no, point being, fucking, I said that. But it's the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's I know dodgy people, in short, and so I know where races out in the sticks will be, even if it's not at a racetrack, and I'll definitely do a live stream at one of them relatively soon. Anyway, I've been going for 20 minutes, and the car's been running for 20 minutes. I should probably stop wasting fuel, but I'll keep reading the comments till we end up, and then I'll wrap this up. But we'll do more live streams. These vertical live streams, YouTube tells me that I can increase my views by up to 33% if I do at least one live stream a week. And I now have access to do live streams on TikTok as well. So I might do both. Later on, showing you my grandpa's old stamp collection or something, you know. I inherited that. And there's stuff from the 1700s in there, you know what I mean? Like, it's probably valuable. I don't fucking know, but I'll show you them. They're cool, they're quirky, they're interesting. Anyway, how far is Queensland from you? About a 9-hour drive north. Like, Queensland is north, I am south. It's funny. I'm in, like, the middle, if that makes sense, of the east coast of Australia. It's, 9 hours south to Victoria, 9 hours north to Queensland. You ever think about coming back to the States? Not often, bro, especially with the current climate, politically. I'm a bit of a lefty and whatnot, and I was there illegally for a while, so it's like a bit of a hot button topic, you know what I mean? Like, thankfully, my wife, like now ex-wife, but wife at the time of my children's birth, was a US citizen, was born in the United States, and was, like, there's no taking it away from her or anything like that, was born to 2 American citizens and blah, blah, blah. Because, I was undocumented at the time they were born, and so that's a very hot topic right now. We should talk about that at some point as well in America. That's a whole thing. But yeah, no, I have absolutely no plans on going back at all, like ever, let alone soon. But I'm not saying I'm never going to go back. Like, I definitely plan to go back at some point. Like, my kids are American citizens. Their mum is American and lives in America, etc., etc. Like, I will, through happenstance of my life, go back to America at some point. But there are no immediate plans, and no plans in the medium to long term either. Just because, especially economically, it's hard. Like, financially, it's super difficult. Flights cost like $2,000 a piece, so like $6,000 total for the 3 of us. And I just don't have that kind of money. So that's the real short answer. Short, sharp answer is nah, can't afford it, bro. But the less short, the longer answer is I don't really want to either, because of things that are occurring politically that I don't fuck with. You know what I mean? You ever think about coming back to the States? Yeah, you did. I follow Emily, who's a model from Queensland, Australia. Yeah, fair enough. That's not her. My beard would give yours competition. It probably would. It definitely would. You should get some Milkman products, Ian. Like, you would definitely enjoy their products. They have some eucalyptus stuff sometimes as well, that, like, for charity and whatnot. Like, it's really cool. But have we seen the gold shows and opal shows filmed in Queensland and other parts of Australia? I have seen a bunch of the different, like, outback shows that they do and stuff. I'm thinking about going to Lightning Ridge at some point in the next little while, which is like an opal mining town and stuff. But anyway, I am going to wrap this up now, because I've been going for far too long with the kids just chilling here. What's happening, bud? What's happening? You dropped your food. Yeah, you dropped your food. All right, take that. Take that. Here. I know, bud. I'm gonna get you some more, okay? Here. Here's some back to begin with. What you want this? You want that? Here. Just be happy for like 3 more minutes while I wrap this up. Alright? Just 3 more minutes while I wrap this up. And then we'll head out, okay? I'll fill up your drink for you when we head out. Yeah? How's that sound? But where are we at? My beard would give yours competition. It absolutely would. I have seen your beard. It's not a hypothetical, it does. But get on the Milkman Grooming, get the Milkman Grooming products. Use code SQUID, you'll get 15% off. Joseph Holmes, hi. G'day, Joe. Government safety net is more secure in Australia as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I mean, politically and all that sort of stuff. Like, why would I go back to America to be skint when I can be in Australia to be, like, not skint, through the government things that I'm eligible for and whatnot, and government support and whatnot, like, in America, as a starving artist, you might actually starve. In Australia, as a starving artist, it's like you've got a bottom line that they're like, oh, you didn't quite make that this week? Here, let us top you up. And that's cool. That's a good thing. And no matter what anyone tells you, Australians like that. Like, you get some butthurt Australians that get so algorithm hold, they just get American talking points over and over. And so then they're like, oh, fucking, actually one thing that's been creeping into Australian, the Australian psyche recently is veterans, and referring to ex-soldiers and ex-service people as veterans. Like, that's not what we call them in Australia. That's, I don't know, when did Australians start referring to veterans and veterans this, veterans that? Like, they're diggers, bro. Like, that's not. Anyway, I'm putting this down while I get the kids a drink again. Leah, you disappeared. Sorry. I'm gonna put you in my food delivery box. I'll put you there while I get Apollo a drink. Jesus, mate, that's so excessive. But yeah, no, like the social safety net in Australia is important to my life, and it's, you know, the NDIS is why we moved, like the speech therapy and like different support systems for my 2 autistic children. Jesus. It's just one or the other. Hey, can you take this, please? Drink your drink. Thank you. Good job. But yeah, hit the like button for me if you're watching this still and you haven't yet. I'll finish these comments off and then I'll wrap up the stream. But we'll do another live stream either tonight or tomorrow or something soon. I'll make these more common. You know what I mean? Have a great day, Squid. Have a good day. See ya. I'd love to visit Australia at some point in my life. Yeah, you definitely should, man. I would appreciate that. We can have a beer or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, kids are getting overstimulated. I am already overstimulated. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll steal the mayor's video for my spillway at Warragamba Dam, or maybe we'll come back when there's less people here during the week or something. But for now, I am gonna go and, like, I don't know, probably make some ads for Milkman with the products I just opened or something like that. Like, we'll see how we go. Might go to a park, see how happy I can make the boys, if I can make them happy. I don't know. Tomorrow night we're going to that enchanted sanctuary thing at the Dingo Sanctuary, or enchanted nightlife or whatever. Like, it's an event specifically at the Australian Wildlife Sanctuary in Bargo at the night time, in the evening, to show off nocturnal animals and stuff. So we're doing that tomorrow. That'll be fun. I might do a live stream from there, or I might just film a video and upload it normally. Anyway, I'm going to go and help these guys, go and do my job as a dad. Love you guys. I'll see you when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks so much for watching.